This is the little town of Hood, California. It will be ground zero in the effort to build the Delta Conveyance Tunnel. And with fewer than 300 people, they don't have a lot of political clout, but the feeling about this project is pretty much unanimous here.
Typical small town, everybody knows everybody.
As mayor, Mario Moreno presides over the 271 residents of Hood. The sign is a little out of date. Some people have left. But those who remain have a pretty universal feeling about the plan to place the Delta Conveyance Tunnel project here.
I don't know anybody that's really for the proposed project.
Hood will literally be in the center of the project with huge intakes a mile above and a mile below the town. The plan is to drill a 36-foot wide tunnel 100 feet below ground to send water from the Sacramento River 45 miles to a pumping station to be sent to Central Valley farms and Southern California cities. In his budget briefing today, Governor Newsom talked about how vital he thinks it will be for the state's water infrastructure.
You're one of the most important projects in the United States of America. You're one of the most important climate adaptation projects in this country. We've got to move that project forward and learn the lessons from the high-speed rail.
It's interesting that he mentioned the lessons of high-speed rail, because in Hood, they're worried about how long a huge project like the tunnel boring operation could affect the town's future.
They said 10 years, 8 years, 10 years, but we know by state government and stuff that they've either built that are major infrastructure projects, whether it's the proposed high-speed rail or the East Bay span. Rebuilding takes way longer than they anticipated.
But beyond the construction headaches, residents here fear a loss of their way of life.
Having these giant tunnels right in our backyard, and it's going to take the landscape away. I mean, who wants that? This is not a city. This is the country, and this country should remain how it is, you know?
It just takes something away from you that's real big. Like, that's pretty mighty, you know, it is. It's pretty majestic for all of us. You know, when it rains, it talks. When it thunders, it talks. And when the water gets high, and you know, we kind of enjoy it a little bit of the, you know, how it all works out here. And so they're going to come along and put some screws to it, you know.
Newsom summed up his feeling in his announcement, quote, "We're done with barriers. Let's get this built." And to do that, he says he intends to simplify permitting, limiting protests and legal challenges, and increase the state's authority to acquire land for the project. That bothers Aaron Pruitt and his son Mason, who operate a thrift store and antique warehouse in the town.
And now they're just going to put their big thumb on it and say, oh, this is the deal and you have to accept it. It leaves a bad taste in my mouth.
All of this will be destroyed by the hands of those who want to destroy the laws that bind and protect us in our Delta. It's truly sad because it's a lot of people from my generation that are going to feel the effects.
The truth is, no one really knows what to expect when construction begins. They only know that whatever is done here will not be with them in mind.
Do we get a benefit out of it? Oh, no. Somebody is, but it's all going down south.
And they know that having the governor describe them as barriers lets them know where they stand when the state starts taking water from their river.